costs, I am much more worried about the environmental impact of all your food waste.
What do you mean?
According to a report conducted by the World Bank in 2012, the most prevalent type of solid waste getting put into landfills is organic. This can be the food we waste and leftover food we eat, like crusts, eggshells, and fruit peels. At 46%, represents almost half of the food we waste.
What happens to the food when it's thrown away?
Well, 59% of trash goes to landfills and 33% goes to dumps in high-income countries like the United States.
What's so bad about putting trash in landfills and dumps?
Dumps are worse. Do you know what happens when you bury trash? Well, the food begins to rot. That can make sinkholes, and also animals can go digging for it and they can get sick.
That sounds terrible.
Hi there, reporter here from the LA Times. The landfills are a little better. They've been created with these problems in mind. There is a liner underneath to keep the decomposing liquids from getting into the soil, but we are still just putting trash into a pile. Eventually, we will run out of space on our Earth because the trash will take over.
I represent the EPA. In addition, methane gas is released into the atmosphere when organic waste decomposes. The EPA states that there has been a decrease in methane gas emissions between 1990 and 2013. Landfills still emit 19% of methane into the atmosphere. Methane is a greenhouse gas and contributes to global climate change.
That sounds terrible. Is our restaurant contributing to this problem too?
Yes, restaurants have been found to waste 10% of all their food annually. Portion size and expired food are listed as the most common reasons. According to a report conducted by the Food Waste Reduction Alliance in 2014, restaurants waste 84% of all their food waste.
What are we supposed to do with the food that people don't want if you can't throw it away?
I own a restaurant called Sandwich Me in Chicago, and we have gone 2 full years without producing any trash. I bring home every food item I can and compost it, turning it into fertile soil. I even have an artist come and turn every other piece into sculptures.
Wow, that sounds great for the environment, but I don't think I have all the time and space to do all that.
We have a better idea for you. MEG, methane generator, and methane energy generator, our own invention.
What is it?
Funny you would speak of that. Well, our invention is amazing. It takes a couple of different existing mechanisms and combines them to help out your restaurant.
We use the farm digester as a beginning model. Farm animals produce a lot of manure. Farmers developed a digester to collect the manure, then allow bacterial microorganisms to break it down, releasing methane gas in the process. The methane is then pumped through pipes into a generator. The generator heats up, and since methane is flammable, meaning it burns, it produces 2 types of energy, heat and electricity.
The farm digesters are very big because farms have a lot of space. So for our digester, we need to make it smaller and think of the nasty food odor that is released when you burn manure.
We designed a prototype out of wood called cedar. The research that this wood can minimize smells from escaping and lowers the intensity of the smell of food when it's taken off.
How does this help us? We don't want a big box. Mamma mia.
Let me finish. The wooden box will be lined with plastic to collect the liquid which happens as the food box. You put all your food waste into the bag, then you introduce acids such as hydrochloric acid, potassium chloride, and sodium chloride because the combinations of these acids creates gastric acid. Gastric acid is what your stomach produces to break down food in your body.
Hi, I'm gastric acid. I help speed up the decomposition rate of the food when it rots.
I'm methane gas that the food releases when it rots. The box lid will capture me and keep me from being released into the atmosphere. I will be then sent through a pipe into a metal tank which will burn me and create energy.
How do I use the energy?
Well, I'm the energy the MEG will create. You can use my heat energy to power your stoves and ovens, and you can use my electrical energy to power your lights and refrigerators.
How much space will this take up?
We designed it to be approximately 6 feet by 8 feet. You would need a space that big.
How much will it cost to build?
That is phase 2 of our project. We haven't quite figured that out. But we plan to price all materials and see if we can get them at bulk sizes and at lower costs. We will add up all the costs and send you a quote. We're also looking into any tax advantages or rebates the state or national governments might send you for reducing trash and methane emissions.
Have you shared this idea with any other restaurants to get their feedback?
We are meeting with Paul Tyler, owner of the famous John O'Groats in Westwood, California, as well as William Varela, owner of Brooklyn's famous pizza and pasta. We are also sharing our idea with the principal and faculty at our school in hopes of transforming our school to a true trash-free lunch. We currently bring reusable containers for hot lunch. However, leftover food is still wasted and thrown away. Our device was eliminate the waste and make our school even more environmentally conscious.
Thank you so much for telling us about this. We can't wait to make our decision after you give us how much it will cost. Thank you.
Thank you.